Hey Libra, welcome to your May 2020 Psychic Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your general energies for May 2020. Libra, I hope you are doing really well. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It is so good to see you. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider hitting the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos. It's all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. Yes, that is what it is about on this channel. So we have a lot of energy shifting this month. Astrologically, it's a big month. So I'm going full rider weight this month. Ooh, look what's on the bottom, Ace of Swords. So we're going to get into the energy. I will also be pulling a side card for you halfway through to see other concerns that may be coming up for you this month, Libra. If you have a personal concern and would like to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description. Because remember, these are general. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest, okay? All right, so let's get into it. I've already been shuffling quite a bit. Let's see what we have for you guys. One more quick kerfluffle. Big Scorpio full moon in your second house if you have Libra rising on May 7th. So some sort of financial matter could be coming to a head then. Venus is going retrograde May 13th. Six of Swords upside down. And I shuffled again, and look what came up. Ace of Swords. So if you have been wondering, Libra, when the troubles will be passing away, when will you be able to move on finally? The answer is, it should happen this month. All right, we have the Ace of Swords here on the bottom. There is a big decision you're going to make about letting go finally of some situation, piece of your past that has been a struggle to let go of, a relationship, a business matter. It could, I mean, you know, these are general. You have to apply the energy to your life. But I'm feeling a lot of times with Six of Swords, it is about personal relationships. Some sort of, I'm not always, of course, but a lot of the time it is. So there could be some relationship, whether family, business, love, that you've been really trying to move on from, and it keeps sucking you back, you know, the succubus. So you're like, finally, the cord will be cut. The sword is here. The cord will be cut and you will be moving on. Let's take from the top, we take from the right, because we move into the future. Let's see. Yeah, this is the struggle. The last at least 2 months, maybe even the last 2 years for you guys. Finally letting go of this thing. Like, it's just been this karmic. It's in a way, it's been kind of out of your hands, because with Judgment here, it really is like a karmic lesson. And until the lesson has been fully taken on board, the situation just keeps repeating itself. So let's see what the next card is. Hangman. Look at these major arcanas and the Ten of Wands. All right, so laying down the burden. Finally, the time of waiting is over. The time of sacrificing is absolutely over. This is what you're cutting away, Libra. And I'm going to pull even some more cards for you, because I feel like what these cards are signifying exactly what is happening this month for you that I've already spoken to. You've had a burden that's been weighing you down quite heavily. You've been wanting to shift it. You want to move on. But it's a karmic issue. The Hangman is showing up. There is some spiritual lesson that you've had to take on board. And, you know, it has been repeating, like I said, because you haven't quite gotten it yet for whatever reason. But this month, you get it. And as such, you're able to decisively lay down a burden, cut a cord, and move on. All right. And look what's underneath. Look what's the next card, the Fool. All right. Interesting. That's from the bottom, though. Let's take from the top. Eight of Cups upside down. Seven of Wands. And the Nine of Cups upside down. Okay. So what this signifies to me, again, it's like a similar energy message here for you. The situation where you've gotten sucked back again and again, the Eight of Cups, you keep going back emotionally. There's some issue that keeps pulling you in. You're going to have to navigate this if you really want to make your wish come true, your happiness. If you want your personal happiness to manifest and really start manifesting this month, you're going to have to fully draw that line in the sand and put up a big boundary. And the boundary, I mean, really is, this is what I think. Now, your personal situation is your personal situation. If you want to book a private reading with me, we'll go into it. But in my opinion, if you really want to manifest this, this sword is here. You got to cut the cord and go no contact, in my opinion. If you want to truly move on from this, which all these cards seem to suggest that to me, you're tired of this. You want it to come upright. You want to move on. Sometimes the only way is to draw that boundary by firmly cutting access. No more, no contact. And that truly means no contact, no texting, no, showing up at somebody's door and don't answer the door. No strolling down memory lane and contacting somebody. And that's the thing too, with the Venus going retrograde May 13th until the end of June, and Mercury's going to go retrograde as well in June. The next 2 months, May and June, we have this energy, and Pluto's retrograde, Saturn's going to go retrograde. I mean, we have all this retrograde energy. It's stirring up stuff from the past. And for you, from this energy, I'm really feeling, like I said, for a lot of you, it's probably a love relationship, an emotional connection, kind of a dysfunctional thing that keeps repeating. And, with the Venus retrograde, it can bring somebody back even from the past, that maybe the relationship is over, but energetically it's not done. There's still that cord of connection. They're still on your mind, Six of Swords upside down. And you can't, it's still in your heart, Eight of Cups upside down. You just can't move on emotionally. And what if they knock on your door? What if they send you an email or a text message? What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to get sucked back in? Don't answer it. No door, no email, no text, but block, delete, ignore, okay? Because it's not good for you. What I'm feeling from this energy is you do strongly. We have major arcana showing up here, including the Judgment card tells me a lot. You're tired of being sucked in a situation where your energy is constantly drained. You feel like, a martyr to the cause. It is time. So you got to call time on it. And the way to do it, if you really want that fresh beginning, is to go no contact. Okay? Whatever it is. And sometimes we have to do that even with family relationships. Maybe not forever, maybe just for a little while until, the dust settles. But sometimes it is forever. Even your business partnership, love relationship, whatever it is, whatever this relationship is for you, Libra, it's very emotional. Very emotional. I don't think it's business really, but it could be for some of you. All right, let's see what else we have going on. Time to really, it's no contact. Because your happiness can come. This showed up upside down, but we can turn this right side up very quickly. You will be amazed when you cut out relationships, and I'm speaking from experience, that are nothing but an energetic drain and suck on you. Whether friendship or love relationship, you will not believe the fresh infusion of energy you immediately feel after the cord is cut. It's unbelievable how much energy you get back for yourself instead of it being drained off by other people. Look at this. Talking about not having any energy. Emperor upside down. Lovers upside down. All right. Libra, what am I going to do with you? All right, look. Lovers is showing up upside down. Emperor is showing up upside down. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Gemini. If either one of these people doesn't come back this month, they're coming back in June for sure. That's what I feel. Or the memory of them comes back so strongly, like you've got to deal with it once and for all by, exorcising, not exercising, but exorcising them. Right? Like that movie, The Exorcist. You've got to exorcise them from your spirit, from your brain, from your emotions. So, Lovers upside down. This is some sort of, especially if you're dealing with an Aries, some sort of, I don't know. Everybody uses different terminology. Soulmate, twin flame, destiny, whatever you want to call it, okay? It's a significant relationship. It's not just one of these, what I like to call fly-by-nights. It's not a fly-by-night relationship. It's a one that has involved a lot of karma, all right? So the thing here is that with the Emperor showing up upside down, there is a lack of energy. There is a drain. When the Emperor is upright, this is one of the strongest cards in the tarot deck. The Emperor upright can do freaking anything. They are the Emperor. They make stuff happen. They tell people what to do. They have authority. They have command. They have control. They have big vision. They command the stage. When it's upside down, it's like, I got nothing. Okay, I got nothing. Physically, spiritually, mentally, forget it. This is also, though, let's just speak frankly, this can be a lack of potency in intimate matters. Read in between the lines, all right? Especially with this card showing up. One of the problems, perhaps, in this relationship that you've been trying to let go of is you're trying to make a connection work where the physical connection may have just run out of steam. You keep hoping that it will resurrect itself. That word choice was interesting. But it may not. Through no fault of your own, through no fault of their own, this could be just a physical problem somebody has. Quite possible. All right, that's one manifestation of the energy. The other manifestation of the energy, Libra, is that you're sacrificing, like I already said, your time and energy. And even if we look at this, even this Lover's card as the connection with your other half, meaning your other part of yourself, right? So, because the Lover's card can be the connection we have with our, full nature, our aligned nature, our yin, our yang, our animus, our anima, our male, female, like the whole self, okay? So this situation you've been involved in has been splitting you in two, draining your energy, physical vitality, and splitting you in two. It's like your better half inside of you keeps saying, Libra, don't do this, don't do this. And your other half is like, but I can't help it, I can't help it. So it's like this kind of energy that has to be, you really have to take a look at. Let's pull from the top here and see. Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Wands upside down. Definitely dealing with an Aries energy. Five of Pentacles upside down. All right, here's the deal. Now we had the male version of Aries showing up. And, I use male and female lightly because, we tried not to have male, female, but but now we're having the female version. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So, and the Five of Pentacles upside down. This is an unhealthy relationship, as we know. Now, I'm also, though, feeling that it is not this person's, it's never somebody's fault if they are ill. It's not their fault. Never. All right? But this person probably has some sort of serious health situation they are dealing with. And that could be mental, that could be physical, emotional, all of the above. At the very least, they are feeling extremely drained, just drained physically. Maybe they haven't manifested a physical illness, but they are feeling like they can't do anything. They have no power. And they could be, because they are feeling disempowered, they could be, Libra, drawing on your power and your energy, and they may have been doing it for a long time. Thus, both of you end up like this. Both of you end up disempowered with not enough energy between the two of you. However, we see here that a fresh start can be at hand, and it's interesting that it's the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So what this suggests to me is that if you can summon up a greater sense of self-esteem, self-respect, self-confidence, and go no contact with this situation and stop the energy drain, stop the emotional vampirism, the physical drain on your resources, because they could be draining your mind with their BS, constantly complaining. Queen of Wands upside down, when she cannot be active, she gets super bitchy, like super, like meow. Okay, so like just like crank-o-rama. So the thing here, they're draining your mental energy, dealing with their cranky BS, but they're also draining possibly to your finances. Because again, in my experience, what I've observed in my years of living is that when people feel disempowered, they look for substitutes to make themselves feel better, to plug those energy holes and drains, trying to, assuage the problems that they have. And one of the ways they can do that is they can, compulsively spend money to the point where they have none. They're in the poorhouse. So especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, Libra, there you could be dealing with somebody, whether male or female, who likes to spend a ton of money on themselves and shopping for themselves, and they don't hesitate to take out your checkbook or your credit card to do it. So if you want a fresh start in your finances, in feeling better mentally, and of course emotionally, because we have the Nine of Cups also showing up. If you really want that, Libra, it is time to go no contact. Put an end to this shenanigan once and for all. Because in my opinion, if you feel this reading is resonating for you, I know it's general, but if you feel the theme of this reading is resonating for you, whether this is a family person relationship, love relationship, friendship, whatever, if you're feeling this is resonating for you, Libra, then I strongly suggest you think about this reading, maybe watch it a couple of times, and gain strength from it to make that decision, hopefully, to make a strong boundary, lay down the burden of this relationship, and move on to your happiness, because your happiness wants to come in. You have two aces here of fresh start energy. It's up to you. Nobody can do it for you. You have to do it. If you're waiting for some divine intervention from the universe, if you're waiting for some miracle that this person is radically all of a sudden going to wake up and change, you're waiting in vain. And you know this because you have been waiting in vain. It's right here. Waiting in vain. So take your destiny in hand. Now, of course, I can't, you got to make this decision for yourself. This is my suggestion to you. But I would think very long and hard about it, Libra. All right? All right, let's pull a side card. I'm going to take a sip of water. I will be right back. All right, Libra, let's pull a side card and see what else is going on for you this month. As if that wasn't enough for what's going on, but let's see what else. All right, Libra, please excuse my bluntness. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out, all right? And if the reading doesn't exactly resonate for you, go watch for your moon or your rising sign, okay? Because I feel like, I always say, like, it's very interesting to me, like, how the cards and the messages come out, because they usually are meant very specifically for a few people, especially when it's a reading like this that's really, really intense. So it may not be for everybody, and that's okay. That's all right. But there's a Libra out there that needs to hear this. So let me know in the comments if that's you. All right, let me see, Libra. What else is going on? Going on for Libra. Come on, let's have a card pop out. We don't have all day here. Okay, let's see. All right, what do we have here? The Fool. This is it. All right, here's the deal. We're going to pull some more tarot for this card, but you don't want to be made a fool out of anymore. We forget sometimes that's a message from a Fool card. Like, don't be fooled anymore. Don't be made a fool out of, right? But it's also about a new beginning. You want a new beginning. You want a fresh start. You got 2 aces here. You want to move on. So let's see. Let's see what else we have. Let's pull from this deck now and see what we got. Your new beginning is so close. You just got to claim it for yourself. And with that full moon in Scorpio in your second house, if you have Libra rising, the second house is not just about money. It is about self-esteem and values. So I really feel it's like the no contact is necessary for you to get back your sense of confidence and value and respect for yourself, because some of that got lost along the way. Because you're dealing, that's the other thing. If that situation was resonating for you, you're dealing with somebody who's a very powerful, imposing figure. I know I said they're drained right now, but at one time they exerted a very powerful hold on you. And even in their dysfunction, they're still very charismatic. And you can get sucked in very easily to their orbit, as I've been saying. All right. So it's time to value yourself and get the heck out. All right. What do we got? Oh, can you believe this again? And the Hanging Man again. See, this is why I love switching decks, because when cards repeat like this, it's a further affirmation. Do you want to wait another year for your new beginning? Or do you want the new beginning now? That's the question. Fool, Fool, Hanging Man. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, because this is a Pisces card, all right? But we had so much fire energy, I think you're probably dealing with a fire sign. Look. What's it going to take? What is it going to take for you to finally stop sacrificing yourself? That's the Hangman energy. And move on and be happy. The Fool is about having a lightness of heart and spirit, because you're on a path that is fully aligned with who you are and is fully supportive of who you are. So what else do we need to know? Your new beginning, you have 2 aces and now 2 fools. You can have a brand new beginning very strongly this month, Libra, if you choose it. And if you decide to leave them hanging, it's time to leave them hanging, Libra. Let them twist in the wind and not know what you're doing, what you're up to, because you've gone no contact. All right? I don't know what else to say about this reading. I mean, I don't mean to cut you guys short, but this message is so freaking on point and clear to me. Libra, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you. I promise that I will respond to every single Libra comment that you guys leave for me. Let me know if this energy is resonating for you and you need a little emotional support. Let's all help the Libras out this month if you're dealing with this situation, because I know it's not easy, because it is karmic. We got 2 fools. Did you see how many major arcanas came up? This is a heavy karmic relationship. And when I say karmic, I just mean that it's a soul contract. You know, you incarnated, this is how I believe things, right? You incarnated with a soul contract with this particular person to learn certain lessons from them. And that's why it's karmic, okay? That's how, let me just, give you that explanation of how I use that terminology. So those karmic, lessons can be kind of hard to learn, but it's part of our growth. We're in the school of growth here, right? And relationships are the ways, one of the ways we learn a lot about ourselves and one of the ways in which we grow. So if you need some support, Libra, leave a comment. Let's, fellow Libras, let's help each other out here with this situation. And I promise I will respond to all your comments, and not just with a heart. All right. So leave me a comment, Libra. I love you guys. This is a big turning point month for you. Time to draw that line in the sand. Take care of yourself. You can make a big fresh start for yourself this month. Okay? All right. That's it for me, Libra. I wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.